Man, let me look at your team and see who on there tickle my fancy. Man, crazy, man.
He's a funny guy. Peace in the Middle East. I'm streaming that, man. Yep.
You tickle my fancy, man.
Yeah. That's Chapman's lead.
Fancy, man.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati,
He said, "Dad, man,
the enthusiasm
you want to trade Daryl Gale Miles? He tickled my fancy." Oh shit, Duke Demon.
And they're all set as they'll match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
He's you should ask him where he's from.
Boy, I never would know.
First carry for James Conner, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Tell him I can't hear him.
It's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Oh, come on, man.
I can't move.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On play action, Rodgers. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Preston Brown, the linebacker. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense in the first drive. They picked up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is
I don't know about to find out.
The defense can take the ball away as they saw the previous week. Now you try too hard to not let them take it away.
You one of them fancy tickers, dude.
They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Hellcat. He left again.
Ain't nobody like you, man. Ain't nobody like you.
Here's P-Ryan. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of
Somebody.
Camden Brady.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync
goddamn
right
good
there.
moves
Obviously,
right
guy
now.
carrying the ball.
Leverage,
that is why.
He's on internet. He's internet like
$100 a month for internet, and the motherfucker don't want to work. Shit.
he internet like he is full of shit.
I agree with you on that one, Dad, man.
He said I agree with you.
Secondary. When I watch them,
Where'd Beamer go? He got off mine.
He's gonna play.
Man, Beamer said he gotta go work. You try that tomorrow night.
He said he trades tomorrow night.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And Dawson's kick is good.
You know, no. I'm going to move to Canada and get Canadian internet.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens.
Hey, Judgment, let's move to Canada still. I'll let you move to Canada.
Yeah, we can move into Brady's house. He got a big old 8-bedroom, 4-bath.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody living no damn Brady. Ain't nobody living with no damn Brady.
We should have
Hell no, Brady had me ready to leave before I get there.
Well, we can all move in with Blue.
Yeah, Blue Dog. That's a good idea. Blue Dog. Blue Dog has a house party. Blue Dog party.
One thing about it, we move with blue, we know we'll learn how to read. That's for damn sure. You're damn sure learn how to read.
You can post the rules on the front door.
And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we
You
go
love this
again,
game?
just like
You love
last
this
week.
game?
Each game is its own.
And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Carlos Dunlap.
I'm just playing.
Get him for what'll be a
I'm
loss of 13
I'm just playing with you, buddy.
After the
You
sack,
know I'm
they'll
just
come up
playing.
now, third and long.
He just playing with him. He's got it.
Try and get some
That
space.
boy over there,
And instead,
Derek
they
Plant,
want to
man,
throw
that
it.
boy
Play
talking
action.
about man.
Ooh,
I hate that
Van
motherfucker.
Smith-Schuster, it's complete. The 40.
Bye-bye, sucker.
10.
That's that guy that comes, hey man, that's the guy that comes to the party and makes all them weird ass noises.
I know, I played him one. I played him one time.
And the Steelers have taken a first quarter
He
lead.
stumped the place up. Talking about a bunch of trade. He don't need no trade. He need
And
a.
that makes it a 7-3 lead. How does the kickoff
Hey,
unit as
get
they
him to
run up
Brady.
and send this one away?
Get on the
Fielded about a yard deep.
You're 99.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
Are you ready
I
to go?
never met an
Are you ready to go?
didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
Are you ready about to?
Most of
Are
them wanted
you
to end with a
ready?
PAT,
Are you ready to
right?
quit? Are
In
you
this
ready to quit
case,
the
a
game
field goal,
when you
they'll
lose?
take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Able to rip off a dropped inside the 40. That was good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Right back to him on 1st down. And a solid run down inside the 30. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And that one blown up quickly.
I tried to do
as
it
he's going to be
buddy.
stopped before he could even get started.
Maybe.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run.
Boom!
Worked out well.
Bye-bye.
And he'll be hit as
99.
he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Who we waiting on there,
You
man?
absolutely have to have this
I don't
early
know.
on,
You
right?
check.
3rd
You
and
check,
short,
buddy.
they elect to
Yeah.
throw for it.
40,
And that's normal
40.
NFL football. They're going to throw
No,
it.
that game don't count.
But you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone.
Haha, you
Can't
missed
connect
it.
there.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500.
Don't
Your
worry,
defense
it's going to
hasn't
be
really
over
kept in a
before
lot of games,
halftime.
and now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's
Troy,
3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
So the missed field goal, and now they're in great shape. They'll start at the 38. The drive will start with Connor.
The red game count.
Play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Everything else got
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take it.
You can't do nothing with it. No, you can't do nothing with it. Nowhere. You might well trade him.
Jackson with a pick. With a great return, he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the
He's
equipment
not doing
guys to
nothing.
make sure they hold it
That's
for you after
Aaron
the game.
Rodgers.
But if you playing the back
dumb.
7 on defense, that's part of your job. Finding ways to take the ball away
Aaron
from the other
Rodgers-
team.
Joe Hayden
Man,
there to
Aaron
bring him
Rodgers should be
down.
dominating this game.
Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
Yeah, and how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen.
Good,
No gain for
what
the
a
offense,
name.
big play for the defense.
Open man is Uzama. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
That would have been a fumble on the
Reception good
injury.
for 7. It's third down. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down.
Man, by the time you build a motherfucker like Madden 20 deal.
They'll run it here with P-Ryan. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
He missed it.
That'll make it fourth down.
He got nothing
after a
anyway. He
loss
didn't
of
kick the field goal,
1.
fall and miss it.
Is there any doubt in your mind that T.J. Watt fits perfectly going to Pittsburgh?
Blue-collar guy, blue-collar town.
Yeah, but he's also got elite skills
missed it again.
coming off the edge. This guy can flash around the corner and usually ends up wrapping up ball carriers and quarterbacks.
And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said...
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on.
You a bucket.
On second down, here's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really...
All you got to do, if you're hitting the post, all you got to do is move it over a little bit.
Just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on
third down, man. Hold on, though. Y'all playing great. Y'all took it my fancy now.
He's gonna go down. He's sacked. Jordan Willis in there.
Y'all took it my fancy now. Y'all took it my fancy.
Fourth and long. On fourth down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Our first update now comes from Atlanta, and the Bucs are out 2-0. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here.
I bet that's a nice play.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone.
You probably know what the end zone
do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
A gain of 3, second down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy
when he get in the end zone.
These short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you can control the game.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time
Hey, you got a gay dude there, Blue.
Backfield. It'll wind up with a loss of 2.
You got a gay dude there.
Here, it's third down.
All he knows is somebody taking his fancy. You remember that word you always kick out here, come here all those crazy ass no? He back in here. No, he behaving himself tonight. Yeah, he not doing that night. He all right tonight.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground.
All he wants is he's on the air. He playing air.
It'll be second down.
He wants somebody taking his fancy.
Running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition.
I would definitely said that. I would have taken him out right. He would have got.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
He said that's the whole saying where he comes from.
First down gain of 26 yards.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback was
Captain Brady, what happened with Disturbance?
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Second down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner. But really nice play.
When you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time, that's
He was taking that damn linebacker running all over the field, picking that shit off. I know what he was doing. That's what he was doing. Man, look, he good at that shit, boy.
Excellent pickup of 34 yards.
There
will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield.
Way to throw it, he took
in big chunks and
it.
strike like that, have explosive plays. That's often the difference in winning in those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance. That'll drive
tell you what,
towards a victory.
damn, if I play him, I'm gonna throw that big deep ball to him. He's gonna have to click out real fast. He gotta go downfield somewhere. Damn, that easy shit. Yeah, I ain't playing that game. We done got most of them out of here now. He about the only one left that doesn't really do that bullshit.
He's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
You can't beat Eric. Eric gonna kick your arm for it, boy.
Left, and that will keep our score right where it is. The kickoff unit is out on the field.
And he told me he's the best, and he can't buckle egg. Shit.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time.
You don't know what I'm Brain is small,
Don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told us, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now P-Ryan. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
I don't know why they have him in the game, but they do.
The offense on third down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Now a carry for P-Ryan. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one.
You beating him, Eric?
I think quarterbacks got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
A good return there.
And he told me he was good.
And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Well, that sounds like something a lot of us don't do on his block.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Touchdown again.
Open, complete. The 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes, and the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Shit, that ain't guaranteed no more. Everybody know how to stop that quarterback sneak now, man. They knocked the shit out of you.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't
I don't even do it anymore. I'd rather take my fullback and take that quarterback.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
No,
the punter doesn't exist, guys.
I'll take my fullback.
He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. Right?
Boom!
So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And he's got some space here.
What he need to get somebody else in control of. That's what he need to.
31 yards there and a 1st down.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front of you.
Right tackle likes that call. Big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside that can run a play down.
And nobody leaked. Big play. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Jiggy.
Morris now from the gun. He'll throw.
What is it to the broadcast down?
No, I'm still streaming.
Inside the 30.
I can't see it.
Pick up there at 22.
Did you click on my name?
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get open space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
I can't see it.
Here's Morris. Off the play fake. Rolling to his right. He finds Ross. Right side. It's complete. And out of
It wasn't on that control over there, boy.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
They'll go to P-Rod, trying to pound it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Dawson able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
He's not with him up.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I offered him a first-round pick for John Ross. He said no.
And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one
gets complete.
Oh, no, he's not throwing it.
Big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati.
But if he that good, you better put John Ward back there playing defense. Yeah, he's throwing up.
Open man right side, and Smith-Schuster complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And he knocks it through.
He didn't put it. He didn't put his hands up.
Team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Tell him in order to catch the ball. Tell him in order to catch the ball, he got to put his hands up.
Board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it.
He gonna cut everybody. If a lot of people free agents, better go get him.
Maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
He finds an opening past the 40. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
See, that's all he run that down. That's all he want to run that wildcat shit.
First half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work.
Shoot, if I was playing it, that shit wouldn't work.
And they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific.
I love when they run that wildcat. I just stop that wildcat shit.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop.
He's dumping everybody, man. That fool didn't have nobody to play with.
He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And a flag comes
Hey,
in.
did you release AJ Green yet?
Incomplete.
And Tyler Eifert?
Let's see who this is on. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make it
Man, this dude's all over everything, man.
to throw is Morris. On play action. Flush to his right. And the defense loses him. It's complete. A big gain of 31 on third down.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside. And he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Don't worry, I'm about to score again before halftime.
Shit, you keep letting him score like that, ain't gonna be no damn time. Look, he run the football though. I didn't get to him.
So they can't add on here, and our score is going to stay right where it is. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
He missed field goal after field goal. Now you keep missing them field goals.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22.
You got to move it where it's supposed to be
The
at.
Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and
The
add
cellar
to your
bowl.
lead.
The bottom of the cellar.
That could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
XP, you better try to get a damn get you to much damn XP.
Sacked. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I'll play him one more time this season.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. On play action, it's Rodgers.
Thank you.
By Smith-Schuster. He's at the 40. 20. 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Aaron Rodgers on fire. His 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And he's able to put it through. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Hey, release it. Can you release it? Look at
This will
this.
be taken to the back of the end zone.
Can you release AJ Green after these games? I want to pick him up for his arrival.
Oh, twisting away. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
That's what he's been running all the time, running that damn wild trick.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
No.
I don't seen that play, that Wildcat play so many times, man.
On the run, he'll let and that's caught inside the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Excuse me.
Zone just inside the 20. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
What happened to Henry Power? Henry.
And on the ground they go with the running back. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
How did you get him?
The timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Oh, I thought you traded for him.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
He's kicking the field goal on the first quarter.
And Dawson's kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down
I
to
got
15.
one taking up to score before
So they're still
halftime.
down, but they were able to salvage 3 here heading into the lockers.
This is what you work on from the beginning of training camp. Heading into the half, put some points on the board. No matter what the score says at that point, you've accomplished what you set out to do.
So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But you're going to do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something
Ooh, what team is that?
to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for us.
Really, pretty good?
That time in the Cincinnati first
How'd
down.
you know?
I'm okay with it. I like it. I know they're down a couple of
How'd you know,
spots.
how'd you know,
If the running
how'd you
game
know,
worked in
Brady?
that situation, I would continue to go in that direction.
Hey, how many yards you plan on getting up tonight? Goal line ran for 200. What this man gonna run for 100 something?
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
I don't know.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority
you
before
better
moving
stop
up
him.
to the next level because
Running
the big
hard.
fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact,
Hard to what? Stop.
He was talking to us, and he's like, hey,
You don't play right.
fat? And we said,
You
nah, man.
don't play the right defense. Yeah,
He's
hard.
well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he'll be brought
tried
down
that, yeah.
at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And they're going to have a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Morris from the gun on third down to Mixon on the check down. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the stick.
I tell you one to release. I tell you one to
7
release.
yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
Why?
That's why it's called the release button.
No, I might take.
Toss to Herod.
You know
And
how
he'll take
it
this
is.
one down to about the 40.
I'll try to cut some of the
Gathers
yards in
makes
here for
the
the
stop.
exit.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly
Yeah,
comes up,
man.
and that's instincts.
Ain't that man
Being able to
moving.
diagnose
Yeah,
run or
both of them
pass
gone.
and
I'm
make
glad
the
of that.
appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that
Yeah,
running
yeah,
play.
yeah,
Give him
yeah.
17 and a Cincinnati
Yeah.
first down.
I know anytime you watch a team run the ball really well,
I want
there's a
none of them.
pinball effect.
I
People
want
bouncing
food.
off of each other. There's also some things of beauty in
I
there.
don't
We
know
see these
half of them.
nice,
I don't know
explosive,
food.
strong runs. And this guy
No, no, no.
knows how to carry the football really well and continually wants the football. Why? He knows the offensive line is going to give him great effort, and he gives great effort himself to finish off runs.
Let's see that.
Why did I get mad?
Oh. Over one. Two.
A first
And
carry
more
for the
about six.
second-year man,
That's
Joe
good.
Mixon. And
Need
not
no
even
more.
back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
All I got is
Off the play fake. That's
been
caught
four.
by his tight end, Uzama.
1, 5,
Able to get him
6,
down, but he does reach the
about
5.
7.
They're able to convert on
That's all I
third down,
need.
and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Because they don't want to put it nowhere.
But normally on a third down play, I'm not a huge proponent of play action, but when you run it as effectively as we've seen them do in this game, yeah, it sets it up pretty well.
Yeah, particularly on this drive, they've been great running the ball. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Trina, who Trina?
A great play there. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. That's the score you felt they
Somebody
had
wanted
to
to
have
came
here in
down
the
there.
third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
I don't know. I might have put
Time for the
that
Steelers
down
offense
there.
now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
I don't want to go
Rodgers intercepted a third time.
I'm lazy, man.
Off at the 40. And
All
the
I
return will be
all I'm gonna do is
stopped
just
at
roll.
the 34-yard line.
Sit and get.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A toss play. Here's Pirine. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
Well, he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Man, why are you worried about them clubs? I don't care about them clubs.
Sliding out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Pernell McPhee able to get in there and take him down for a loss of 3. And the Bengals on
Go ahead and
third
cut
down.
everybody.
They've converted 3 times in 8
Are you really going to do that?
This is going to be 3rd and 13. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let and this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I don't know why you don't want to run the ball with John Ross.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Now, this feels like old-school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
They'll run it with Pirine. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th
do you remember?
Here. And the Steeler defense
What, do
will
you remember all the
celebrate the
people
goal
you're going
line
to cut?
stand.
You remember the numbers?
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
He didn't want to.
In his own end zone, it's Rodgers. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Going tough shot for Smith-Schuster. He couldn't quite hold it. Got
That
hit.
should be pass.
Ball
That should be a
pops out,
pass interference.
incomplete.
You're not gonna cut him.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to
You're
get
not
the
gonna
ball into the end zone,
You're not
you
gonna
throw
cut
it
him.
up and give him every
You're not gonna-
opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, trying to target him again deep there.
He did intercept the ball before.
He's got his man on the crossing route. He's at the 30. And he's going to take
The
it
same
in
play
for
you
a
did on
Steeler
there.
touchdown.
Exact same play.
A big play there. 79 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record. 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1951 a game.
You need to
How
ask
about
him that.
Because
Just talk to
so
him.
many
Go
things
ask
have to
him.
go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone
don't
delivering
know.
it accurately. Offensive line giving him time to throw the ball. A true team
You need to cut
record.
him then.
But he stands
Who's
above
he
it
doing
because
that?
he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
Just cut everybody.
The drive starts with a handoff to Pirine. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Frickin' do
As
work.
we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Room to run past midfield. And now running right through it. And finally taken down at the 34. 31 yards there and a first down.
And that's why defense coordinators always preach 11 guys to the ball. Because sometimes you have a missed tackle, but if you have a swarm
no
of guys
timeout, the
around,
third quarter's
less
over.
room for them to roam even after the first missed tackle. In this case, tackle was missed, plenty of open field to get after that.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
So while the offense has had a big day, no one on that side of the ball is excited about seeing a loss like that. Their goal, to make every play positive. And when you have a bad one like that, your next goal is to not let it spiral into more.
12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, and sometimes that just happens. It is the NFL.
Hey,
They will
Desmond,
make some
you
plays
still here?
against you.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
He almost
Well,
got
as the
it.
play call comes in on 3rd down, you have to think about 4-down territory here. Down a few touchdowns, they need points, and they need big points.
That's mean.
First
You
and
haven't
goal,
played
and they got to
all
be
season.
thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is in.
He might play a dove.
Touchdown,
See? He
Bengals.
drove just like
A
he
great
did.
effort there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Going top shelf for Smith. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 47 yards. To throw, it's Rodgers. And incomplete.
Like that one?
It in the end zone.
You stopped him there.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more.
He almost made it, too.
Double coverage on him. Made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 3 on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
He stepped. I think he's sleeping right now.
Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
How do you remember the numbers? You write them down on a piece of paper?
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And out now, here come the Bengals.
I don't know. That's just crazy, dude.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Spinning pass. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I miss you, Coach.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Where'd my brother go?
So from the 36 now,
probably
1st and 10.
Probably have to go to sleep and probably get.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
What y'all do, Ken Brady?
He went to sleep and probably get ready for work tomorrow. Probably has to go to work.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, Hellcat, after my
pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
You took the words right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground.
You got more upgrades?
I got 1 more.
And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42.
I'm about to get Ramsey.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I'm about to get Ramsey from the Jaguars.
That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
And they'll go on the ground.
That's a different one.
They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes.
At least he's doing good. I can't run the ball, but I don't have a good running back like you do.
They're playing for the
you have a good. What do you want for him?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
What do you want for that guy? I give you a 1st round pick.
On that play, it was the defensive
You want
front
Aaron
that won the
Rodgers? They give
battle.
you him?
They out-leveraged the offensive
Yeah,
line,
definitely will.
got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete.
I can feel a joke coming there with that dropped interception. I know it's coming, but let's go ahead and focus on the quarterback first. That simply was a throw he shouldn't have made. He just did not look right on that play.
A throw he shouldn't have made, but to where you were going, that should have been an interception.
And you know what they say about defensive guys, right? They're offensive guys who can't catch.
Now a shot taken
You know why?
on
Because you
third
don't have
down, but
you
it's
don't
going
have
to
a real
wind up
quarterback like
incomplete.
us.
Their
You have
already
real
slim
quarterback.
hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't been
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, I can't even get open no more. What are you doing?
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. On play action. Now Rodgers.
I can't do nothing, buddy.
Go down again.
You're doing everything.
Jordan Willis. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of
Third
play.
and long. That's never been done before.
Third and long like this. 153 left. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
He's really happy to get a first one on there.
Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He's going to rifle one, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure what. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on 3rd down.
Ohio! Ohio!
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Looking to throw. Morris over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
He caught it.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Morris off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. Now in desperation. Oh, wide open. Complete. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds. Right down around the goal line.
Can I get him to you? I want
Clock
him.
management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
Are you really going to do
No
that?
gain there, and it's going to set up
Are
2nd
you
and
really
goal.
going to hit them for real?
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
I don't know.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes, if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. And they'll run it here. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. To throw is Morris. Operating from the gun. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
It should have been 2 points.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they
Are you going to release Joe Mixon after the game?
It doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Okay, I'd say if you release him, just let me know. I'll give you 3rd round pick for him.
Rodgers looking to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And this one will be
Kirkpatrick did something to you. Is he jump safe too?
Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions.
What's up?